You guys both have so many movies on the horizon. What was it that attracted you to American Ultra, and how did you end up working on the project?
Because this is a really efficient way to do several movies, because American Ultra is like a mashup of all these different genres, but we filmed it in the course of like 3 or 4 months. It's like it starts out as this like kind of sweet, romantic, almost like independent movie type, where it's like we're these like sweet stoner kids in the middle of the country, and then we're like thrust into this action movie where we have to like defend ourselves from these people trying to kill us. So it felt like we were doing like our same characters, but thrust into like multiple stories.
You both engage in a lot of like hand-to-hand combat. You did training with Robert Alonzo, the stunt coordinator?
Yes.
What did you learn from him? What was that like to train with him?
He is like worked with Tom Cruise for the last several years, so he is used to training somebody who can like touch their toes and lift a duffel bag, and then he had to train me, who just sees a duffel bag near his toes and says, "Okay, I'll go without it."
We stretched a lot.
You
can't touch his toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Rob Alonzo's like, he's really incredible, very creative guy, which was great for this movie because like the characters in this movie have to be very resourceful with how they defend themselves, like, because we're non-violent people, we don't have guns, and then we're forced to defend ourselves with nothing but like a spoon or like a dustpan, light bulbs, kind of just a pan, and so like anything we can get our hands on.
For you both, what was it like to be working around so much gunfire and explosions and so much going on while trying to keep your composure and maintain your characters?
Luckily, our characters have very little composure in those explosive situations, which is good because it would have been really difficult to control the frightened expressions that were on it. Because it's very loud, and in order to like really make something look good, if you're taking a hit, if you you have to take a bit of it. You know what I mean? It's like if you're falling down, the only way to make it look really, really good is if you kind of throw yourself on the ground.
Right.
And so like we could look scared, luckily. Like if I had to do that and not look frightened, it would have been more difficult. But it really grounds you and places you very firmly in the circumstance, and you can't think of anything else. It's like you're kind of genuinely just trying to not hurt yourself.
Our government has been known or suspected to have so many projects going on behind closed doors. Do either one of you believe in the concept of sleeper agents? Do you think they're real? Yeah,
this movie is like kind of a comedic riff on this MK Ultra program that is several decades old and now defunct, allegedly. I mean, presumably. But like
apparently,
yeah, exactly. But like, the guy who wrote this, Max Landis, is a very creative guy. I don't know what goes on in his mind. I don't know what he assumes. But this movie is like a very accurate depiction of what it's like inside this guy's head.